Hello everybody, I am from Shet Vidya Mandir, English High School and Junior College. My name is Ashalata Nandyad. Today I am going to teach EVS 2 subject, lesson number 18, Management of the Welfare State of Swaraj. For smooth working of Swaraj, Shivaji Maharaj divided the administration into 8 departments. He appointed a minister in charge for each. For smooth run of the Swaraj, the ministers assisted Shivaji Maharaj himself made their appointments on the basis of their eligibility and merit. He supervised all their work. People lived happily in the Swaraj created by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Therefore, the qualities of confidence, self-respect and patriotism strongly emerged among the people of Maharashtra. Protection of environment. Man uses natural environment like land, air, rain, rivers, streams, seas, forest, the birds and animals, light of the sun, etc. Shivaji Maharaj took precautions to avoid the destruction of these environmental factors. From the royal edict, he had issued many orders. For navy, it was necessary to build boats and ships. Beams means a large piece of wood. Masts means for structure or shape. Oars means flat blade, etc., for which wood is required. For this, teak trees were allowed to cut. If more teak wood is required, it should be purchased by foreign territories. But mango and jackfruit trees were not allowed to cut because it takes years to grow. A worn out tree should be cut with the owner's permission and pay for it. Water management. Shivaji Maharaj had various ponds built near the village in Swaraj to make drinking water available to the people. Canals were dug out to make water available for agriculture. Due to this, there was increase in the produce, means crops were grown. During Shivaji's period, large number of people lived on forts. Shivaji made proper arrangements for water on forts. Before building a fort, the place was inspected or checked for water availability. If water is not there, tanks and reservoirs were built there before the onset of the rainy season and rainwater was stored in them. The stored water was used economically. Due to such water management, people on the forts and other subjects in Swaraj did not suffer from shortage of water even during drought periods. Drought relief. Shivaji Maharaj gave various facilities to drought affected peasants. He waived taxes, free distribution of grains from storage, constructed various dams, bunds and canals during drought years. Because of this, people did not feel severity of drought. Wealthy peasants could offer to buy footwear and clothes. Artisans got work. Also, homeless started building houses. So the masons and the carpenters, the blacksmiths, the brickmakers all got work in Swaraj and were happy and wealthy. Sea trade and other markets. Shivaji Maharaj raised his own independent navy in order to protect his Swaraj well and to establish his rule over the sea adjoining Swaraj. But that was not all. He also had special cargo ships built to promise trade in Swaraj. He developed trade ports like Rajapur. He built a special market on Raigad. He started a separate marketplace at Khed Shivapur near Pune. He developed marketplaces in big towns and roadside villages. A new pate or settlement was established at Pashan near Pune. By the orders of Veermata Jijabai, it was referred to as Jijapur. Shivaji Maharaj levied more taxes on imported goods. He levied tax on salt produced in the Portuguese territory. On the other hand, he reduced tax on Swaraj people so that they can buy salt at cheaper rate. Thus, local trade was encouraged. Shivaji Maharaj made efforts for the growth of trade and industries in Swaraj. He personally made sure that his subjects would not be cheated by the merchants in any way. When he came to know that people are being cheated in the coconut and betelnut trade in Konkan, he warned the Subedar of that region. High regard for women. Shivaji Maharaj had ordered that the women and children in the enemy camp were not to be harmed in any way during the period of war. In fact, they were to be treated with great respect. The behavior of Shivaji Maharaj on several occasions set the ideal of how women were to be treated. The Maratha army had marched upon Belwadi in Karnataka to ambush the fortress. There, Mallamma Desai, a brave woman, fought a great battle in defense of the fortress. When Shivaji Maharaj came to know about her courage, he called her his younger sister, returned her fortress and village to her with honor and gave her the title Savitri. Vigilance regarding cleanliness. Vigilance means be alert. During Shivaji Maharaj's period, measures were taken to maintain better cleanliness in homes and in public places. Orders were issued to make a fence of the Nirgudi bush around the house to prevent the entry of mice, scorpions, insects, and ants. Fumigation means disinfecting the area was also suggested to destroy the germs that are harmful to health. People were warned not to leave garbage lying on the roads and markets on the fort. If garbage piled up in various places, in spite of all this, it was not to be thrown down the fort. It was to be burnt on the spot, and the ashes were to be used as manure for vegetables grown in backyards. Hindavi Swaraj. Hindavi Swaraj was a dream of Shivaji Maharaj. Anyone who lived in Hindustan, no matter to what religion or community they belonged, was a Hindavi. Their Raj was Hindavi Swaraj. Religious tolerance. Shivaji Maharaj was liberal in his religious policy. He never caused any harm to mosque, and if he finds a copy of the Quran Sharif, he would respectfully pass it on to the Muslims. Shivaji's brother-in-law, Bajaji Nayak Nimbalkar, who was serving Adil Shah, had accepted Muslim faith and made Bijapur his home. But he was unhappy and decided to come back to own religion. Shivaji Maharaj welcomed him back in his religion. The story of Netaji Palkar is similar. His religion had been changed, but he wished to return to his original faith. Shivaji Maharaj accepted him back into his religion. Shivaji was a torch bearer in the dark night of slavery. A fighter who got the better of all difficult situations, who slowly but surely increased his strength while giving fight to powerful enemies, who encouraged his comrades and fooled his opponents, and in the end achieved his goal. He was a model son, a cautious leader, a skilled organizer, a benevolent administrator, a clever military strategist, a great warrior, a terror to the wicked, a defender of the good, and an epoch maker. When one sees all these brilliant facets of his personality, one cannot but say to oneself, bring to memory his wonderful image and remember his great achievements. Thank you for watching this video.